Like it or not, Schoolies Week has become an institution. The annual celebration started in the 1970s as motley collections of school leavers headed to Queensland's Gold Coast. It's now a multi-million-dollar corporate event that's expanding overseas as incomes rise and international airfares fall. But as Matt Wordsworth reports, every year has one thing in common: an enthusiastic embrace of Australia's drinking culture.
Do it! Show us your torpedo! Torpedo! Woo! Yeah, Olivia!
Jess Dow and her friends are preparing for a big night out.
We all need to do a torpedo now. Everyone, let's go! Torpedo!
What's the straw?
Cheers!
It's only mid-afternoon, but the group of Melbourne school leavers has already started doing strawpedos, a drinking technique involving an Alco pop and a straw.
Let's pretend this is full. Put the straw over, but make sure there is, you don't squish it too much because you still need the air to go through. And then you go for an absolute huge skull.
Yeah, you have to put your mouth all over the whole bottle.
Done in 5 seconds with of course the drink in there.
Money is also flowing freely. How much money do you reckon you'll spend this week?
Well, considering MK has been really stingy, probably about...
I brought up $2,000.
$2,000.
Or what's the budget?
There is no
budget.
I brought up $1,000.
Yeah. You just keep on drinking.
So
like,
is $1,000, is that like
That's
for accommodation and everything?
no, spending money. Purely spending money.
I'm gonna get changed.
Tonight, the group is heading out to a boat party. So outfits need to be selected and makeup carefully applied.
Gotta look good for all the boys. For the boys.
Have you got a boyfriend?
Yeah.
They're just here to have fun, but sometimes tragedy strikes. 17-year-old Isabel Coleman fell to her death from a high-rise not far away. In Byron Bay, a young woman was sexually assaulted. I bet your parents gave you a big chat before you came here.
Oh man.
Not allowed on balconies.
That was a big thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, Mum's freaking out. She's freaked out, man. Watching the news 24/7.
Yeah, everything that goes wrong in surfers.
Like calling me 3 times a day.
No, you just have that shot and I'll have one else. Alright.
In the kitchen, there's a final round of drinks to be had.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, wait, I'm gonna fill
I'm
this
calling you
shot.
one. Hey, you didn't finish it. You didn't finish it. Yeah, you put it in your mouth. Finish it now. You have a half of one. Oh, alright. Alright, let's go.
It's an early start to a long night. The boat leaves before 5 p.m. and won't be back for hours. It's the setting of the sun that brings the schoolies out to play. This is the thumping heart of Schoolies, Cavill Mall and Orchard Avenue in Surfers Paradise. Electronic music pounds out of the clubs as up to 10,000 young visitors from New South Wales and Victoria wait to get in. Last week it was heaving with about 30,000 Queensland Year 12 graduates. That was a different crowd, mostly 17, so too young to get into the nightclubs, but old enough to find a way to get alcohol. There were hundreds of arrests as police were forced to break up brawling drunks. They're the kind of scenes that parents dread and gives Schoolies its notorious reputation for violence. But somewhere in the space between the long arm of the law and the partying teens is the charity Red Frogs.
Red Frogs, sure you can.
Andy Goulet set up the organisation 15 schoolies ago. It's grown rapidly thanks to private donations, and this year has more than 600 volunteers. They'll hand out 7 tonnes of red frogs, and more importantly, the phone number for the charity's call centre.
Red Frogs, Cara speaking.
Andy Goulet expects 10,000 calls over the fortnight.
I guess it's brothers and sisters tell their younger siblings about the froggies, and they're the guys that walk you home late at night and look after you.
Yep. How many pancakes would you like?
About 1/3 of the calls will be for the free pancake service.
I'm going to make M&M ones or...
Teams have negotiated to get into most of the coast's towering unit blocks. The teens are happy because they get fed, and the red frogs get access that other organisations like the police and ambulance can only dream of.
She had had a little too much to drink, and just by chance I opened out my apartment door and I yelled out, "Is that red frogs?" because I heard people's voices. Literally, they ran into my room within seconds, 4 of them, and straight away, I'd had her wrapped up, she had the vomit bucket. Within seconds, they'd put her in bed. They had pillows. They were telling me how to handle it because there was another situation they had to
They're
handle.
giving advice to us and everything. Like, it's so good.
Now tell me, what are your parents, they worried?
Every parent in general are worried about their kids.
Worries about their kids. It's only normal.
Phone calls, texts, everyone.
I don't blame them.
Should they be worried?
Yes.
They should.
But
Not really, we're sensible.
As the Sydney Friends enjoy the free feed, the Melbourne group are back on dry land and into the clubs. For some, Schoolies ends in disaster, but for these women, there is so much to savour. The curtain falling on the most important chapter of their lives so far, and another set to begin.
And actually celebrating something, how many years of schooling have we done? 13. 13 years, actually celebrating those years with the people that truly mattered in your life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.